Welcome to this podcast. All Said and Done is intention to capture community conversations with the objective of bringing the best out of it. Well, after all is said and done, here's your host, Vincent Kapembwa.
Hello and welcome to my podcast, All Said and Done. I'd like to define this as the real meaning of hope. After all that you experience in life, good or bad, there's got to be a point where you pick yourself up. But on this podcast, we try and focus on people or guests, teams or groups of people that have gone through blunt force trauma in one or the other, but more importantly, how they recovered. My name is Vincent Kapembwa. Today I've got a special guest, Shadrick. Thank you so much for accepting to be on the podcast.
Thanks a lot for
Great.
inviting me.
It was my honor. We met in circumstances that we couldn't even imagine, but I'm happy that you agreed to come and be on the podcast. You have an interesting story to tell. And I know there's a lot of people who watch this over and over, learn something, and perhaps find their feet all over again. But before we get into our conversation, tell me, who is Shadrick?
Yeah, Shadrick, I'm just a simple guy from Nchilenge district. And I reside here in Kitwe for work and the support of my family.
Yeah.
And leading just a normal life like any other citizen of Zambia.
Yeah. Where's in Chilenge? Which province? Just for curiosity.
Nchilenge is in Luapula province,
Okay.
at the far end.
Yeah. That's almost like 1,000 kilometers from Kitwe.
Yes.
Maybe even slightly over.
Over 1,000.
Okay. Tell me about family, background. Do you have siblings? Are your parents alive? How many siblings do you have?
I'm a firstborn of 8. So they are the 7 of the Katawa family. Yeah, it's a family of 3 guys and 5 ladies. Mom is still alive. Dad is left. So we're still surviving with mom.
Right.
Yes.
Right. We're privileged to have our sponsoring, the host being the venue being Garden Court Hotel here in Kitwe. Thank you for the cocktails and the water as well. Much appreciated. Let's try and get into understanding your background in terms of your life. You were born on the island.
Yes.
There is an island you mentioned, Kilwa.
Kilwa Island.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, Kilwa Island is a special place to me because it has groomed me to be the person I am today because of the kind of life we experience there. Mainly we survive on fishing and farming. It's a good thing that now there's some sort of advancement. There are now a number of schools, technology is a little bit advanced. We can now say we now have a network tower.
Yeah, you
like
can make a call to mom and she'll pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Fortunately, I had to make sure that mom leaves that place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
Right.
it was too far for me to go back there just for a visit and all that.
Yeah, and also to improve her life.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Tell me, you bring out the fact that development has come. Paint a picture for us. How was it? Which year were you born? Give us a picture of your early years in that
yeah,
place.
in the early 90s, and the picture was there were no schools. Yeah, it was just a matter of setting up a community school, of which I started in 2000. Yeah,
That was grade 1 in 2000.
That was grade 1 in 2000 at a community school. Then in 2001, when we jumped into grade 2, then there was this free education that came into existence, and then government had to give us a school now. And we had to transition from community into
public schools.
Yeah, and,
Okay.
there was no network.
Okay.
Yeah.
Being an island, I'm guessing the main economic activity is fishing. Can you fish?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
We've got water here, so can you bring me out a tilapia from there?
Yeah. I can do that. But yeah, it's who I am, and that was the only survival skill as we grew up. Fishing. When there's fish ban, you go for farming.
Right. How was it like in terms of the turnaround? There are certain businesses that you do 10 hours, but the value of the money you get out of it is negligible. Others pay you more in few hours. Can you make a comparison?
Yeah, because the fishing equipment was owned by mom and dad. So we could go fishing just to support the family and raise capital for the family. We could fish the whole night, and when we come back in the morning, you just get paid a 25 kwacha. Then the rest is kept in the family because mom could do business. She could take fish to town to sell, just to support the family and keep everybody moving.
Okay, so the 25 kwacha was your
Like
token.
A token.
We were talking 25,000 kwacha before rebasing. I
Yes,
guess.
yes,
Yeah. Okay, so other than that, that's all there is. You get into school. Share with us your story, getting into that community school you did mention.
Yeah, so in grade 1 we used to pay using maize, fish. That was more of the exchange because there wasn't so much economic activities just to get your money and pay the community teachers. But because that was the only commodity, yeah, mom could organize maize, fish, then we pay, and off we went on. And when it was free education, everything was relaxed.
Okay.
Because it was free, but still it was hard because mom could not raise money to buy a uniform.
There were requisites. You needed things like that. You needed food.
Uniform, shoes. So the first time I had to put on a uniform, a school uniform, to suit my school, Chinsamba Primary, was in grade 7, term 2.
Wow. So from grade 1 to the first term of grade 7, you literally went in your home clothes.
Yes.
And the school had a uniform, or it was open for
No,
open
the school
clothes?
had a uniform, but they understood that life is hard. Yeah, they allowed it. If you could manage, you could get your uniform. But for people like me who couldn't manage to buy a uniform, we could go as long as you performed. Yeah. We could have some clothes that could match the school uniform, maybe a blue trouser, a shirt that looks like white.
Some mix and match, something
Yes,
close.
Yes, but as long as you kept moving, that was important. Then in grade 7, term 2, yeah, mom managed now to buy me a uniform.
That must have been a nice thing to go to school wearing a uniform.
Yes.
Yeah?
No, she could iron. And then it was a nice feeling. And it kept me moving that one day I need to make sure that I manage this basic stuff. And it pushed me to an extent where I scored the highest in the district at grade 7. I got 820.
Okay. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. I was supposed to go to St. Clement's.
That's a Catholic school, right?
Yeah, in Mansa. And it's about 250 kilometers from Mchelengi.
Okay.
And the issues of logistics and all that, it all went up to 750 kwacha.
Yeah, and that's a boarding school, so you
It's
had
a
to ship
boarding
out to
Yes.
St. Clement's. Yeah.
And then, you know how it's a free education, then mom still believed that I could go for free. But no, it's not for free. These are the
At this point,
requirements.
there's a service fees or something.
Yeah. So then we had to change the course of everything, and then we had to settle for Kashikishi Primary School, where we could only pay 90,000 kwacha, which is 90 kwacha, the whole year.
Okay, so that became a bit flexible.
Yes.
But then you had to. It's a lower level, lower quality school, so to speak.
It's a lower quality school, but I didn't believe in the quality of the school. Mine was, as long as I'm going to school, I've got books, I can study at the same pace as a guy who is, for example, a DK. So that was my sort of investment. Mom could give me money for school to buy some stuff for myself, but I could invest that money into books.
Okay.
I had a bunch of books with myself. Geography, you remember
Yeah,
you had
these are-
Cinder stuff,
Yes.
Antobolo.
Yes. Those
Yeah.
local authors, yeah.
Yeah. I could get those books to myself so that I equip myself academically. I don't have to suffer. I got a lot of books. Then it pushed me, but again it was a challenge. Mom could not sustain that 90
That 90 kwacha.
Then in grade 9, we had to change the school to a lower school again. So I moved from Kashikishi Primary, I went to Nshinda Primary, where I could pay 35 kwacha a year. And it still pushed me, because when I reached there, it was a matter of testing my capability. And the first test that I was given in terms of geography, I got 87%.
Okay, like an aptitude test.
Yeah. 87%, together with the people I found at Nshinda. And the second guy got 15.
Wow. You got 87% and the guy right after got 15%.
Yeah.
So that must have given you some carrots, like, okay, I've got a path academically.
Yes. And because of that, I was given a position of the head boy.
Okay.
Imagine you're going to the school for the first time, and then they give you that responsibility that you're going to run this school as the head boy. And because you're struggling in terms of accommodation and all that, I was given the smallest staff house. So teachers were not comfortable living in that smaller house.
Okay.
Then it was given to me.
For you, it was a mansion, wasn't it?
Yeah. I was like, no, this is fine. Even though there's no power, you could buy candle, you could buy like lights just to sustain the studying component. Yeah, I spent a year there because I had to keep pushing. I was in Jets. I represented the school, the Nshinda, actually the district, Chelenge district in 2008 at St. Clements, the Jets, junior, on the junior level. I represented the district at St. Clements, the provincial Jets, and I came out second with another guy, a friend of mine, Mutati Lopi.
Okay.
We were on the panel. So that was sort of a journey, but then coming back from that perspective, I managed to get 529 at grade 9.
At grade 9.
And
that must have been the highest also.
Yeah, it was the highest
Pretty much.
in the district, but I still believe it was the highest in the province. So it is now the next step.
Yeah, senior secondary school
Yeah.
now.
Gotten my 529, but I now need to go into grade 10. Then mom wanted me to go to Chelenge High School, but I was just tired of being in one district throughout.
Yeah.
And I wanted to change. Going into Kaomba Boys, it was challenging because I had to travel 120 kilometers from Chelenge, but there is no transport. So it's now the issue of transitioning into, you know how you ride. 100 and
cycle through the 100 plus.
yes, through Ntumbachushi and all that, just to access Kaomba Boys. Yeah, you could go there, you park your bicycle in the ablution block, you lock it. When you close, you jump onto it.
Wait a minute, you were cycling every day back and forth?
Not every day.
Okay, you open school, it was a boarding school.
Yes.
So when you get there, you secure your transportation until the term closes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. But it's quite a fit also, 100 and something Ks.
Yes. And it's a bush, it's Ntumbachushi, it's hilly, you have to rest a bit, then you continue. But the goal is, as long as I've reached school, then I'll be fine.
Would you have some luggage then as you cycle?
Yes.
Okay.
My school bag, my suitcase,
Yeah, some requisites and those
some
books.
food, the books. Yes. So it was a normal thing to me because that was the only option. Yeah. So then, because my family couldn't manage that 315 kwacha per term, I could only report in term 2.
Again, that issue came up as earlier, because now it's the money barrier.
It's the money barrier. But I reported on the basis that I was adopted under an organization called Navogrido in Chelenge, meant for disabled people, blind, disabled, people that are vulnerable. Then I was incorporated, and it was okay for me. But they just told me to sustain those basic needs. But for school fees and all that, they took care of that.
Okay.
But then going into grade 11, the organization could not manage because they had arrears.
Okay.
So we were chased out of school as people under an
As the
appropriate-
beneficiaries under that
Yes,
organization.
yes. So Kaumba boys said, no, we can't take this anymore because you are owing us. Then grade 11, we were out of school. I took that moment as an advantage. I went back to Kilwa Island just to fish. From January all the way up to April, I was busy fishing just to raise capital with the hope that I would go back to school in term 2. That was it.
Grade 11, term 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Towards the end of that term 1, the guidance teacher called Mr. Kamarondo
Okay. From the same school.
from the same school. Because I got a number, I kept trying to call. There wasn't the mobile network.
Okay. The network was dodgy.
Yes.
It's the type you had to climb up a tree or maybe go a
You
hill.
go uphill or a tree just to access. There were specific points on Kilwa Island where we could access network.
Mobile connection.
Yes. So you access that point and you could wait. It's a line.
Yeah.
Somebody has gone there, you people have to wait.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there was a concept of if you're too many,
Yeah,
you congest
have
the
to wait.
network.
Yes.
Okay.
So somebody goes there, then they finish, they come down, you go there, just to beep. I beeped, fortunately, he called back. Shadrick, where are you? I'm home. Where? In Chelenge. I've been trying to reach you, this and this, and he shouted at me, and my exposure was exposed. There's a reason why you people need to be exposed. You go to school, but you still have your mind that is primitive.
You're not thinking advancively, you're
Yes.
solution prone.
You can't go back home because we chased you out of school. You could still visit my office as the guidance teacher. So
Put up your case,
Yes.
explain your situation.
That was week 12, and he requested me to start off then and there
Week 12 of the term.
of term 1.
And the term is like 13 weeks.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't manage to go back to school in week 12 because it was just a week.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So we pleaded and we requested that I reported for school in term 2. Fortunately, I reported, but already I had a 420 with me. Such
Through
that,
your exercise, your
Yes,
fishing
yes,
and
yes.
selling farm produce as well.
but mom warned me that for term 3, you still have to come back and find money because I can't
in
manage.
that 1 month break,
Yes,
and
yes.
make a miracle work.
I said, okay, I'll come back, but let me go. So I went, he gave me an option, 2 options actually. So either I repeat my grade 10 or I promise and commit that I'll proceed into grade 11, term 2, but I need to catch up with grade term 1 work.
Term 1 work.
Academically, that wasn't a challenge to me. I managed. When they saw how I was progressing, I was given an opportunity to join the JETS committee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now at senior level.
Yes,
Okay.
at senior level. And I joined chemistry. Then I got an award in that same term, chemistry. I was second in biology, I was second in additional mathematics, but I was the first in
Your overall.
chemistry.
Overall, you were best.
Yeah. So with that, that was still under the Kaumba Boys sponsorship. So they had to put me, after I presented my case to them, they had to give me that opportunity to be sponsored by the school, the Kaumba Boys themselves. So I don't know how they managed to do it, but mine was it. We are going to sponsor you on condition that promise you give us 6 points. Kaumba
6
Boys,
out of 6.
yeah, like 6 out of 6.
Yeah.
I was like, 6? What does it take to get 6 out of 6? So they told me, maths 1, like everything 1.
You have to hit everything above 75%.
Yes. So I asked them, what has been the challenge? So they told me that the challenge has been, we would have this one guy who is very good at English, will get a distinction in English, but they'll get a 2 in maths. Then it
doesn't give you the 6 and 6.
Yes. They would get a 1 or 1s, sciences, maths, then English 3 or 2. Then it defeats the whole 6 points. Now I was like, okay, I've got a challenge at English as a subject.
Yeah.
But then, how do I improve? Yeah. Because the highest I could record by then was 64%. Yeah.
But you had an opportunity to be in school, so your challenge must be, let's improve the English.
Yes. Right? So I managed to get some pamphlets, some books, just to enhance my capability to improve in English. So term 1, grade 12, I was given a responsibility again by the school. I was expecting to be the academic prefect, but they gave me a higher position as the vice head boy.
Okay.
I was like, okay, this is good.
Did you feel a sense of leadership was following you? You're the firstborn in the family.
Yes.
In primary school, there was responsibilities, and now at grade 12, you are now
the vice head boy.
Vice head boy. Did you feel like you earned it or you owned it?
Yeah, I earned that because I could show that sense of leadership even amongst my peers. Even now, when I'm in a group, I portray that sense of leadership. I portray a spirit of working together as a team to push the objective of the group.
Right.
So maybe they could see that in me, plus the commitment that I had to put into schoolwork.
Right.
Yeah. But term 1, I got 86%. I was like, okay. Mock exam, I got 89. Then English teachers gathered. There was the likes of Mr. Francis Siku, may his soul rest in peace. There is Mr. Ndaliva, who is very good, Mr. Chanda, Madam Chikoswe. They gathered around me and they gave me hints. You can do this. If you could get 86,
and from self-study and class time only, then with enhanced preparation,
so you can get a 1. No one could come to me in terms of sciences, in terms of mathematics, and
because you were comfortable, you were a genius.
Everybody's centered around English.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, just give me proper hints. So they gave me guidelines, which I followed strictly, and I managed to get a 1. And it was the only 1 in that intake.
Okay.
Yeah. And I never had a 2.
So you struck the page with 1s across.
My grade 12 certificate has got 1s, all over.
Wow.
So including the ADMA that people say it's difficult. Yeah. I was doing a practical course which is woodwork.
Yeah. I remember there used to be woodwork, metalwork.
Yes. I was in the woodwork class.
Okay.
Yeah. And history, which was a bit difficult.
Yeah.
But I managed. Yeah, it was bad.
Where's Mr. Kamalondo, your academics, your career master, the one who fished you out of the village to say you cannot stay in the village if the school says you're not having fees, go back home?
Mr. Kam, unfortunately, he's late. He's so rest in peace. Yeah, he had to put me in the spotlight. Where I am, he contributed because he was the one who reached out to me.
He saw your potential and he had to bring you in, more or less under strange circumstances.
Yes. He could joke around my, my village stuff, and we shared the same common, the common background, because his parents were at Kilwa Island.
So he saw himself in you.
Yes.
He understood what you went through,
yes.
literally. Well, it's amazing. That's why this program is designed. This podcast is intention to bring out all that trauma and to realize that within the trauma, right in the center of the storm, you've got your opportunity. You've scored your 6 points.
I've scored my 6
what
points.
What comes is uni now.
University.
Tell us that story.
And then, in the village, the perspective is university is very expensive. Actually, it's very expensive. An ordinary parent like my parents, they can't manage.
You just be a trophy of 6 points.
Yes. Then I was again guided by the school. But then Mr. Kamalondo was still around. So he guided me. Mr. Kamalondo, and there is also Mr. Forgotten his name. Yeah, he was also the guidance teacher. He's at CBU now. So they guided me that, look, government can pay for you. That's when I got a sense of school bursary.
Through bursaries or scholarship, as
Yes,
it
yes,
is
yes,
now,
yes,
you get a
yes.
loan, so that you can further your studies. Especially that you've ticked the boxes. You got 6
Yes,
points
yes.
and you got the right character as well.
Then I didn't have money to buy university forms. University of Zambia, CBU. The school organized money for me because I gave them a 6 points. They gave me money as a trophy. They gave me about a 500 kwacha.
Okay. 500,000 kwacha.
Yeah. And that was huge for me
Yeah.
because the highest I could count was the 420 I came with in grade 11.
Yeah.
A 500, this is fine. Then I kept that until CBU advertised, University of Zambia advertised. I applied to both CBU and UNZA. But then I was accepted at UNZA. I was also accepted at CBU, but CBU came earlier.
Okay.
So after that, they guided me again. I needed to apply for bursary. So now that process of applying for the government bursary was hectic.
Yes.
You know, I'm not exposed, I don't know offices,
Yes.
but then I had to go back to Njelenge to access my documentations.
Yes, of course.
So then there came in my chief. If you've heard of Chief Nshimba
Okay.
of Kilwa Island, may his soul rest in peace. So he helped me a lot. He had to do the manual way of applying.
Filling the forms literally.
Yes. Giving me that letter, you know. He had to do literally everything for me. He said, Shadrick, we want to put Kilwa Island up there. We also want to show them that we can have people from Kilwa Island
Yeah.
up there.
Yeah.
If it means you going on top of the world through my palace,
Let's
I
do
can
it.
do that. So, you know, I'm just a student, an aspiring candidate for CBU, but I had the privilege to go to the palace without any restriction. I could go there, explain my case, he could get my results, he could even travel from
Even
Kilwa
get the
Island.
attention of the chief is amazing.
Yes. He could travel from Kilwa Island to the DC's office. He could say, the DC is my friend. I am going to the DC's office for your sake. Don't go there, I'll get these papers for you. Then just go and see the social welfare officer with these papers again. So we could do it in parallel. He's there fighting for me in the DC's office. I'm there fighting for myself with the social
Two-pronged
welfare.
approach.
Yes. And there's Mr. Mwapelu Kole. I'm sure when he watches this, he will testify.
There you go.
So we could do that. Then, you know, you're fighting. And then it turns out that I was picked. I was given that 100% bursary. Then everybody was happy. Mom was happy. By then it was about 19,000 per year.
Yeah. That's to CBU because CBU
Yes.
responded earlier, like you said. So
Yes,
what you
yes.
see is what you get. Yeah. So you went on and had 100% bursary.
Yeah.
What program did you go to study? What did you register for?
I didn't have a program. It was non-quota.
Okay.
Yeah. My understanding was because I got a 6 point, everybody was around me that you are going to be a doctor. I wasn't exposed into engineering.
Yeah.
The only thing we could think of is it medicine.
Yeah.
Medicine.
It was prestigious, I think.
Yeah, yes. So when I reached CBU first year, then I was exposed to all these other programs like accounts, various types of engineering.
Yeah.
It was pure chemistry,
Yeah.
like a lot.
Yeah. The ICT department.
Yes. I was like, there are these. Yes. Okay, let me choose. I think I'm going to do engineering.
Okay.
Like from first year, I chose that I'm going to do engineering. But what does it take for me to go into engineering? CBU said you need to make points.
Yeah.
So we are fighting for 20 points.
Yes, your grade average.
Yeah. So 20 points, I had to make a minimum of 8 just to go into second year non-quota for engineering. And I got 18 out of 20.
Wow. You added the 1 to the 8. So there now you had a choice because you had 18 out of
18.
20 and you could pick amongst the courses that you qualified.
Yes, yes.
Okay, what did you pick?
I went for engineering.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Which engineering? Which field?
Electrical engineering.
Electrical engineering.
Yeah. So now, you know, I wasn't in any competition because my competition was my background.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm from Kambwa boys. My minimum is 80%. Then you know how CB is just difficult. You get 60, you get 70, but you know, it kept me moving.
Yeah. Of course, going to university, the grading system is different, the materials are different,
Yes,
it's more study, you know, intensity.
Yeah. So because of that, by virtue of that bursary, it lifted a burden from my family.
Of course.
Because government could now pay for me, although it was difficult in my first year, because then I didn't have that money, like the allowance wasn't yet in, but we were supposed to pay an advance payment in terms of exam fees, those contingencies.
Yes,
it was a 941, but I couldn't manage that. Now, because I was surrounded by friends, like there's Gordon Msonda, there's Limbaka Pambwe, Msamba,
These are fellow
Kawanga.
students.
Yeah, and we came from Chelenge.
From Chelenge.
It's,
Okay.
it's a
So
group
you had
now.
the whole party with you?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
They came from different schools or from Kilwa Island as well?
No, from different schools in Chelenge. Yeah. So I didn't have the money, but I had the initiatives.
Yeah.
I know Shadrick, don't worry, they could contribute their monies towards what I was supposed to pay.
That 940.
Yes, yes, yes. So they gave me a total of 550 because I was supposed to pay 50%. So they gave me so that I could register, and it was fine. Then in terms of accommodation, I wasn't accommodated. I didn't still have the money, but I moved around until I found myself in Chipata compound. I secured like a small place, but I didn't have the money. Then they came around. Shadrick, where are you? But, gentlemen, I'm looking for accommodation so that by next week we need to start going for classes. Where are you? In Chipata. They followed me, all of them. I showed them. It was a poultry, like they were chickens.
In the backyard.
Yeah. Then the owner of the poultry asked me if they could evacuate their beds, and we could.
There was even bed stock in there.
In there. I told them that it's not a problem. As long as there is power and we can live, there's no problem. Can you just remove them, sweep? If you need to paint, I can paint. They gave me a brush. I started painting the room. The guys came. It was 700 kwacha per month, but that 700 kwacha wasn't with me. Then the group, Musamba, Luimba,
Nchelenge
Gordon,
team
and Chelenge team, they came in. How much is it? 700. They paid. And the 4 of us occupied that room.
Okay, so you were not built by bed space, you were just renting the space.
The whole space. And then we had now to find money to buy the mattresses, the
Make it
beds, and all
comfortable
that.
or something.
Yeah. So, you know, you are in the room and there is that smell of...
Yeah, of course, I can imagine. I can imagine that.
But you know, you go over that, you bypass that.
Yeah.
Then Monday, we start going for classes. You know, we walked from Chipata compound
Up to Riverside.
Yeah. It wasn't a big deal. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, I had now a challenge with computers.
Of course. It really sucks without a computer,
You know, from grade 1 up to grade 12, you've never pressed any
Not even the power button.
computers. Because my understanding was, because I was used to books, I could get books. Then they explained to us that it's very difficult for you to be moving around with books.
Yeah.
So this is an advanced stage of the world.
Academics.
You need a computer. Okay, show me. And then there came engineer Elvis Chisenga. Yeah. He came, we were in the same class. He came, he showed me from scratch. This is how you are going to use this computer for studying.
Yeah.
He installed Adobe, he installed all sorts of stuff that I didn't know.
The Microsoft Office suite, everything.
Yes. So, and he showed
Must have
me.
been a shock.
Yeah.
And the excitement, I can imagine.
They had my books, everything. He could show me, this is how you open a laptop. Don't put a password because you forget. For now, you're just going to be opening it. When the battery is low, this is how to charge it. Okay. So my focus on that laptop was just to open the books and study.
That's it.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
But then he came back. I was like, this is going to be boring for you. You can still watch movies here.
Yeah.
You can play music.
Get some entertainment going.
Yeah, he installed VLC, like media players.
Yeah.
I'm studying and I'm also listening to some background music,
Yeah, some motivational stuff.
some motivation. It worked well
Okay.
until we started getting paid that new allowances, and then there was that relief.
Life improved.
Yeah.
Were you in touch with the family?
Yes.
At Kilwa?
Yes,
How
mom.
was their reaction knowing that you're in university? Did you send any photos by some means or?
Yeah, we could send, but then because mom heard that I'm now getting paid that new
I see
allowances,
where it's going.
she stopped sending me anything.
Yeah, no, you've got to sell it. So,
Yeah. So
you are better off.
everybody was like, umwana wenu kwala fola.
Yeah. Okay.
So mom was like, yo,
Yeah.
you've got kids here,
Yeah.
you've got a wife here,
Yeah.
so you need to be sending money.
Yeah. Pause right there. Take us back.
Yeah.
At what point do you have kids? At what point are you married?
I had my firstborn when I was in grade 9. Yeah.
You were very active.
Very active. You know, you're in the village and you're intelligent, so it's more like it's selling you out.
A very charming man.
Yeah. And out of playing, there's a kid. Okay, it was a nice
One child or?
one child first. Then when I went into grade 10, I had twins.
Okay. With the same lady?
No, a different one.
Okay, I see.
Then mom said, if you won't marry this one,
The one with twins?
yes,
Okay.
I'm going to disown you. I was like, no, let me
So the
settle.
caveats to it
Yes.
now.
So we agreed that, look, let me go to school. When I finish my grade 12, we're gonna be together.
Right. So when you're in uni, mom knows that you're getting some kind of allowance. Was she putting pressure on you, sending money back, especially that is?
She was at my mom's place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So just to avoid these issues of calling from somewhere, we agreed that, look, you are going to be at my mom's place. So that you people should be calling me as one.
Okay.
If I send money to mom, I
Yeah.
can also remove a bit.
It's within the same
Yes.
So you were formally married after the twins came?
Yes. We got married in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which grade were you then?
I had already completed.
You completed.
I completed in 2011. So 2012, before I could go into university, that was kind of arrangement.
Okay. So the earlier lady, it was the kind of thing where you were young and it didn't materialize into
Yes.
forming into marriage, perhaps.
Yeah, we were young and it just didn't work out.
Okay.
Yes. So parents agreed that these two are not going to be together.
Yeah. So you are in uni. Your life now is computerized. You're watching some movies, and I think it's beginning to look like a modern life.
Yes.
Modern space.
Yes.
Any hardships, any memories you could want to share before we get to the latter part of our conversation?
It was hard in terms of money, finances, just to finance accommodation, because I wasn't yet accommodated, and the money that we were getting as meal allowances wasn't enough to pay for accommodation where I was boarding,
Yeah.
as well as just buying and support the family back in Chelenge. So I had an initiative. So when I jumped into my second year, I started offering tuitions.
Because you were a genius already, you were ahead of the class. So.
And I never wanted to deal with regular students. So I started dealing with mature students, we call them. Like people that are upgrading. They are working, but they've come to upgrade. I started with 2 mature students. Yeah, Mr. Daka and Major Bunonge. Okay. So they could just come to, I could follow them to their boarding houses. We go through some mathematics, physics and all that. Then they could give me, they were not paying me, they were supporting me. Like, young man, you're very intelligent. All we can do is to support you. So what are your challenges? I explained to them my challenges. No, I've got a wife, Tom, I've got kids, mom, plus my own stuff. Okay. So they were not paying me, they were supporting me. Then in that same second year, 2014, we had people that came from Zesco, a group again. Mr. Sinonge, Mr. Kasoka, Mr. Mwenya, the whole lot of a group. The mature bracket. Yeah. I don't know how they identified me as an intelligent guy. I used to make noise in class, like terrorizing anyone, but in a joking way. Yes. Like, they came to me, oh young man, we want to be studying with you. I was like, no, there's no problem. So we formed a group. It was a very powerful group and everybody wanted to join. So in that group, they were supporting me. I think they took all my, the entire of my financial challenges. They had to embrace it. They could pay for my boarding school. They could give me money that I used to send back to the village, and they could support me. When I jumped into third year, the group that I started with grew from 2 to 8. And I made a powerful timetable that I could, it was now official.
To secure time for them, like the tutorial.
Yes. So with that money, I stopped depending on the bursary, on that new allowance.
At that point, where's the Nchelenge team?
The Nchelenge team is with me.
Okay.
But one left for medicine.
Okay.
Msamba went to School of Medicine, and the rest we remained at school. So yeah, it was like that. So the financial challenges came to an end.
Are you still staying at the chicken run at the time?
Yes, but it was upgraded.
Okay.
So the landlord upgraded the house, and it was now a big house at the same location, and then a different room. Okay. So we stayed there because the landlord understood us, and there was that mutual understanding.
She built a relationship.
Yes. She's now like a mother. I go there to visit.
Okay.
If they're facing some challenges in terms of paying for school fees for their young ones, I jump in.
You do exactly what the Kawambwa team did, and exactly what those maturas also
I jump in to say, what are the challenges? No, we have this. We are short of maybe 500 or 600. I would say, okay, no problem. I can manage. I give them. Yeah, it's a family now, where I have some family issues and I will need guidance. I'll get my wife, like my current wife, will go there and get some advice. Yes. So, until third year, I was the best student. To my surprise, I was the best student in third year. Fourth year, I was the best student. Fifth year, I was the best student. And I graduated as the best graduating student overall.
Which year was that now?
That was 2018. So I have graduated, and then Yalelo came to CBU.
Was your first encounter with the corporation now?
Yes. So we got interviewed, and it was
came to fish for students.
Yes, and they wanted the best in class. So there was about 10 of us in electrical, 10 10 in civil. So we got interviewed and I was picked. And I was supposed now to change my location from Kitwe all the way up to Siavonga.
And what position were you offered?
Just a graduate intern. Now, that was 2018 and that was 2019 now.
Yeah.
And it was hard because I continued offering tuitions when I completed.
Yeah.
It was sustaining me.
Yeah.
I was making about 6,000 a month.
Yeah.
And it was difficult now for me to move from here, abandon that, and then go to Yalelo. When I reached Siavonga, I stayed there and I was given a contract. The money was little as compared to what I was making here.
Out of your tutorials?
Yes. Then I was like, okay, in as much as I want to gain experience, but look, I've got these people that depend on me.
Economic needs.
Yes. So I need to go back to Kitwe. I resigned.
For how long did you work?
2 weeks.
Just 2 weeks?
2 weeks. That was 2018, yes. 2 weeks. When I got paid, that's the money I used to get back to Kitwe.
Okay.
I resigned. I said, okay, thanks for according me this opportunity. I'll still come back, but let me go back to Kitwe because I've got other logistics that I need to take care of.
Yeah.
And then I received a call from Mr. Saela. Yes. Mr. Saela was part of the mature students that I was. Yes.
Having tutorials with.
Now, he saw that in me, then he adopted me as a brother. He called me, Shadrick, come back from wherever you are. Let's stay together. Yeah. You're going to leave my place until you get employed.
And where was that? Is it Kitwe?
Kitwe.
All right.
So I came back from Siavonga. I'm now in Kitwe, still searching for employment. Then he told me not to worry about accommodation, not to worry about anything. Even the people in the village, he could, when he got paid, he could give me money to send back home.
Yeah.
He gave me moral support and everything. And of course, the group that I was with in class, like the group from Mr. Sinonge, the Zesco team, they were still on my side. I was like, yes, we've completed, but we know the hardship that you're going through. The friends, the friends from Chelenge, their welfare was higher than mine because the parents were working. They could give me that support. Yeah. This one sends you 100 kwacha, this one sends you 100. Yes, to top up to what I'm making out of my tuitions and all that. So 2018 was difficult. 2019, when I came back from Siavonga, Mr. Saela could give me that support and all that.
He took you in?
Yes. When there's an advert for work in newspapers, he could give me that newspaper. There's this. I applied all over the country. Yeah. Imagine you are the best graduating student and you are not getting employed. Yeah. Today you get news that, oh, one of your friends has been employed.
And you're wondering what's going on.
Yeah. But then Mr. Saela, being a pastor, he encouraged me that, look, your time will come. And I had a breakdown in that period because there's a company called ABB. I don't know if you've heard of it. Yeah.
Be stronger.
It's a very strong brand, and there was a policy that they created with the CBO that every year they would come to pick the best in class. And by virtue of me being the best graduating student, I anticipated that position.
So they picked you in.
Yes. So they came, they picked the 10 of us, and they promised that they would be calling us for interviews. They called the first 3, and it ended there. And then
and you were not on the 3?
I wasn't on the 3. So I broke down a bit. Then I had to pick up myself. Mr. Saela supported me in that whole process, that apply and do this. But then when I spread the news to him that I've been left out, he said, look, this has happened for a reason. big things are coming your way. Don't worry, just continue doing what you're doing. In that same period, CEC advertised for graduate training program. I applied. But I was still heartbroken because I missed that opportunity. Yes.
You felt you were worth it.
Yes. So I applied, and then we had our first interview, second interview, and then by that time I think the company was experiencing some challenges. There was COVID.
It was COVID period,
Yeah, that was 2019. So then I gave up on CEC. I left Kitwe. I told Mr. Saila that, you know what, if I stay here, the family there, they depend on me, and I can't continue putting pressure on you because of this. But he said he was okay. Then I left Kitwe. I went to Solwezi to stay with my brother Jackson. Solwezi, I applied. You know, I play draft. In the station I'm playing, then I'm exposing my story to the guys. Say, no, I'm from Kitwe. I'm looking for an employment. Then somebody from there said, give me your papers. Forwarded my papers on WhatsApp. He had some connections in Kansanshi and the mines.
Distribute your CV and all.
Yes. And he's not even educated. He just runs some businesses. He told me that, young man, report for work on Monday. That was August 2019. Monday was supposed to be the 12th of August. That was a Friday now, a Friday before that Monday. Report for work on Monday. They gave me an amount that we are going to give you this much.
Okay, they indicated the offer.
CC did not indicate the offer. I had to come back. I turned down the offer in Solwezi. I came back to Kitwe. But I didn't know what was in the offer for CC. So Monday, I reported for work at CC. What is in the offer is not tallying with what was there.
Is it higher at CEC or lower?
It was lower.
Okay.
Then, for me, as long as I am in Kitwe, I could continue with my tuitions. And I've got free accommodation at Mr. Saila's place. So it was okay. And the company assured me that, look, things will get better. The company is going through challenges.
Like everybody else,
like
the
everybody.
COVID season.
That's how I joined CEC as a graduate trainee. We pushed for work. We could work like that. Then there was a turning moment. The contract was supposed to last for 1 year, 6 months. 1 year down the line, I think they knew that we were struggling, and then they wanted to play around with our minds. The HR code, you guys, your contracts are being terminated. Have you had a situation where you've been given a permanent contract, but you are reading it as a termination? You can't read properly because you're confused. So we are terminating your contract with my colleagues. Then I was drained. Like, oh, now that this contract is terminated, and I turned out.
Turned down something that was sure deal. Did I just make a mistake?
And I read properly, it was a permanent contract.
They were pulling us straight.
Straight to the monies. That money was something else.
The sweetest song you heard in a long time.
Then I was like, here, mom is going to shift from the village. Everybody is going to follow me.
Life is going to change.
Yes.
So at that point, are you still a graduate student on a program, or have you been offered a position now?
So now, transitioning from the graduate into the permanent employment at CEC.
Right.
So I really thank CEC for changing my...
That was the turning point of your life?
Yes. So the first salary, I didn't use anything. I didn't use it for anything. I just had to pull out mom from Kawamba because mom was taking care of my kids and all that. By then, we had gone our separate ways with the mother of the kids. So I said, because you guys are there, it's too far. Can you all come to Kitwe? So they came to Kitwe, I took them to Chilabombo, Kasumbalesa, where I got a plot while I was still a student.
Okay.
I built a small house where they could stay temporarily as I tried to salvage.
Settle down.
Yes. So
Right.
it was a turning point for me.
Fast track in time. What's your position now, it seems?
My position, I'm an engineer, solar projects, but I've been appointed as the project manager because CEC has embarked on the number of projects. So I've been assigned to manage one of the projects.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Your story is very interesting, and that's why we had to sit down and talk about this on our podcast, just to give hope to someone. I know right now there's people who are watching this and listening who have gone through trauma in life. It may not be your scenario, but somebody who's just at the bottom of their life. What message do you have for them?
So the message I will have for someone who is at their lowest is to keep their hopes high and understand that whatever they are going through is a story that they will tell in future once they break through. Giving up is not a solution. The solution is pick up some pieces from what you are going through, mend them into something that is going to be constructive, hoping that one day things are going to forge openly to give an opportunity that you are thinking about.
Right. Let's wind up like this. What's the future like? What are you doing academic-wise?
My future is very bright now.
I can see.
I can see where I'm going. Because I'm working for a very good company, I can say this is a very good company. I'm being sponsored. I'm doing my master's in renewable energy. Because the projects that we are doing are renewable in nature, so CEC is supporting me in that line. So I'll be finishing my master's next year, June. I started last year, September.
Right. 2026, June, you finish.
2026, I'll finish. So CEC, together with the Ministry of Energy and the Herod Watt University, have come together to support me.
Right. Shadrick, thank you so much for taking time to sit and chat with me.
Thank you so much for according me this opportunity.
Well, after all is said and done, you are the hope and future you've been waiting for.